A startup takes more than just an idea to get off the ground. It's a combination of time, effort, dedication, focus, and of course, funding. Over 60% of all startups need external investments to get off the ground. And where the average cost of developing an app or software platform is over $200,000, most people don't have that kind of money just sitting around. Hi, I'm Matt, CTO at Spring Digital. And today I'm going to try to shed some light on the tech startup funding space and how the different funding rounds work. In the pursuit of raising money, you have to understand the differences between the different funding rounds as well as the different investor types. The first myth to dispel here is that raising money is something that you actually do and then it's done. Before you start out raising your first dollar, go in with the expectation that you'll have to do this a number of times before your business is up and running, and then even more times to make it successful. The goal of each funding round is to raise enough capital to grow your idea further and give you enough cash to get to the next round or the point where your business is funding itself. Funding rounds are usually not quick and can take as long as a year, so you'll need to act far before the need for the cash arises. Let's have a look at the different rounds of funding which tech startups usually go through. Funding rounds are usually divided into the following stages. Number 1, pre-seed or seed. Number 2, Series A, B, and C. And number 3, the IPO. Pre-seed funding is where founders are trying to get their idea out of their mind and onto paper, and often invest their own money at this stage. This might involve talking to developers, surveying potential users, and validating if the idea is worth anything at all. Pre-seed is followed by the seed stage, where funders aim to attract what are called angel investors. These people provide their own funds for further research, testing market needs, hiring a team, and build of your MVP or completed digital product. At the seed stage, tech startups can aim at anywhere between $200,000 and $2 million in investments, depending on their needs. Next comes Series A funding. Series A funding needs a business with a proven business model, at least a minimum viable product, have made some sales, and are already generating profit or at least some indicators that they are moving in that direction. If you like the show Shark Tank, most of the ideas being pitched are in Series A. The investments at this stage can start from $500,000, but will require a company to have a specific strategy and a goal in mind to reach a higher return on investment for the investor. Venture capital firms, who are usually the type of investor in Series A, ask startups to show real data and progress received from previous investments. They want to see a business that's ready to scale and go to the next level. Series B is the first mature round of funding you'll go through. At this point, the business is stable, you have a large user base, and you're looking for funding to stabilize the business and build it into an enterprise. Investments at this stage can range anywhere around $10 million and up. And this stage is all about scaling up the team, growth by acquiring other companies, and exploring new markets. Series C is more just an extension of Series B, but you're not so big that you're going public. As one of the last funding stages, it includes not only extending the current product capabilities, but creating new products to support it. In Series C, you'll tend to be working with the largest type of VC firms in your region. Startups at this stage are getting their exit strategies ready to smoothly approach IPO. Finally, there is the IPO. The final stage of the startup's existence is called the IPO, or Initial Public Offering, and is the process of opening a private company's shares to the public. An IPO done well should make a vast amount of funding available. However, it also means additional complexity and transparency because now you have to deal with shareholders in addition to investors. This will require a lot of effort, and you can expect it to be challenging and expensive. I hope you've enjoyed this video, and I wish you all the success in the pursuit of your next tech startup. Fundraising for a startup requires a lot of time and a good strategy and a pitch to reach your goal. If you'd like to understand how a potential investor thinks, please check out my video on Inside the Mind of a Startup Investor, or please remember to like and subscribe for more content just like this. Till next time.